Hi everybody, it's Sarah with athriftymom.com, and we're just getting ready we're kind of getting the last steps of setting up our mommy and me paint night. So hopefully you guys can join us. We're going to paint live with you. We're going to show you how to do this flower painting right here, and then we're going to show you how to do it on this right here. So if you're just joining us, give us a shout out, tell us where you're from, and we will get started here in just a second. Keely, if anybody gets on, you can say hi to them as I do these links.
Okay, hi. Faith on! Hi, Faith! And that Monique lady.
Alright, say hi.
Whoa. Hi. And Shelly's on too. Hi. Wait, you're shaking the thing. Someone else is on, Jada, I think. Jade. And Wendy.
Say hi, thanks for joining.
Hi. Thanks for joining. And Vicky, girl who won the thing.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah. And Jamie said hello.
Say hello. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do a little bit of technical stuff on the back end here as the girls say hi to you.
And Denise said hi.
Say hi. Are you guys all going to be painting with us tonight? Or just watching?
Wait, why is the water in here?
Because that was what I put it in.
And Danielle says hi with a whole bunch of little emojis. I love emojis. Kristen says hi from Minnesota.
Awesome.
Face painting.
Yay, face painting.
Jade is watching. Good. And Monique is watching for later.
Okay guys, I think I got done on my end what I had to get done. Thankfully I've got little readers here that can help me. So tonight we are going to do our flower painting, and I just finished up, which that reminds me, no, I do need to give you guys a link here. Sorry, let me grab the link that I need. I'm going to show you guys the painting that we're going to do next week in case any of you wanted to do it live with us next week. So let me grab that for you real quick, and then I'll post it.
Malia.
You can't shake the table because the thing's hooked to the
Mom.
Hooked to the table.
You're probably going to have to scoot it over a little bit.
Okay, so I'm going to head and post a link right now. Next week's painting. Does anybody want to guess what they think next week's painting is going to be?
I made one too.
Give us some ideas of what you think next week's painting is going to be. And if you're watching the feed, then you can see what I just posted. Okay, so it was actually inspired by, we have a couple boys. What's your guys' names? My name's Sarah, and my girls are Malia and McKeely. So we had some boys that wanted to paint with us, and so we came up with some superhero. You gotta quit bouncing the table. Every time you do that, it really vibrates the table. Okay, so we have, we're gonna do Batman next week, and then we're gonna try to do some other Marvel stuff.
I made this one.
And so this is my daughter, my 10-year-old daughter came up with this one all by herself. For some reason.
Isn't Batman like DC Comics?
Yes, Marvel.
I don't know.
And so she came up with this one, so we have this option, and then we're also going to have this option. So if you want to be able to make those, I just added the link, and you can follow along there and see what supplies you're going to need. Once again, you can do them on a canvas, or you can, Paige says, cute, thanks. Danielle says Batman. Jade says summer pictures. It's a good idea. We'll keep that in mind, Jade. Alicia says, hey guys. Okay, I'm going to not touch those anymore. Alicia says, hi gorgeous girls. So like I said, we just paint on the back of these cereal boxes. I'm using this wide angle lens so you can, but it doesn't focus quite as good. There we go. Okay, so here's next week's project if you want to do it, but meanwhile we're going to go ahead and get started on this week's project.
I think you need to scoot over because you can't see any of this.
Well, you're just going to have to paint forward a little bit because I can't move. Yep, you're going to have to actually put your arms forward. Is that going to be traumatic for you?
Why do I have to? Can
Okay.
You split it up? Well, maybe
No.
it would stand right here and I could sit.
Okay, so we have, sorry guys, last week we were trying out a new stand and evidently it's a little wobblier than I expected. Sorry, Ashley says, hi, sorry, spell check. Oh no, that's totally fine, don't worry. I spell everything wrong, so you could have spelt it totally crazy and I wouldn't have minded at all. Okay, so one of my girls is going to be painting on the back of a cereal box.
Cheerios.
And the other one of my girls is going to be painting on a canvas panel. If you follow the link to the paint night supplies, you should be able to, I'll give you a link where you can get these for $1 if you buy them in a 12 pack. So that's what we're going to be painting on, and then tonight we're also going to be painting on a flower pot. So we'll paint the project twice. We'll show you once how to paint it on the flower pot and once how to paint it on here. Okay, so I am actually not going to paint tonight. My girls are, well, I'm going to paint on the flower pot and my girls are going to paint here, okay?
Can I sit?
Probably go grab a stool.
Okay.
Honey, they will see yours. Okay, I'll move it to where they can see it. So let's push things back a little bit.
You don't have to have that there.
Well, that way people can see what we're painting when they just hop on.
Okay.
We're a little unorganized today, I apologize. Okay, let's get our paints out.
I got my stool.
Okay, so get your stool in here. Judy says, I'm here from Wisconsin. Hi, Julie. Judy, thanks for joining us. And Sharon says, looks like fun. Now, if you guys are just joining us, Keely, it would be a lot better if you just got a chair, not a stool.
Well, you just said to get up.
I meant like a little stool, not like a full chair. So if you're just joining us and you guys want to paint this project later, a great way to do that is to share it to your feed, your timeline on Facebook, and then you can come back next week or on Monday or something like that, and you can just replay the whole video and you'll know exactly where to find it. So we're going to start out, we're going to give each of my girls a wide brush. Okay,
Thank you.
there you go, and we're going to start out,
I'm going to flip mine. Oh,
yeah, go ahead and wet your brush.
And then to get mine
I
wet.
wet my
Like
brush.
this, Mom.
And since McKeely is using the canvas, we're going to have her wet her whole canvas, and that will give her a little bit more flexibility. Since Malia Allison says, hey, what are you doing? We are doing a Mommy and Me paint night, and we are going to show you live how to paint this project. So if you're just joining, it looks like something you'd like to do this week with your girls, but you don't have the supplies right here with you in front of you. Go ahead and share it to your timeline. And then when you come back, you can paint it anytime you want. Thanks, Danielle. Danielle says painting a flower. She's answering my questions for me, which I appreciate. Okay, so there's a couple different ways that you can do this ombre effect. But I'm going to show you a little bit different. Oh, and Malia, we forgot to tape yours down. Let me grab the tape. It's got to be back behind there because we were using it earlier. Okay, so if you are using
I
the
can't see you.
cereal box, it starts to warp a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some paint. We're just using painter's tape.
Not paint, Mom.
Tape.
Oh, we're going to tape it. Sorry.
Put some paint.
Well, we're putting painter's tape on it. And we're just going to tape the four corners. And I have a clear...
In the middle because it pops up.
Yep, I have a clear tablecloth down.
We got it at Walmart.
Yep, we got it at Walmart in the craft section where they sell clear vinyl tablecloths by the yard, huh?
That was loud.
Yep, sorry guys. Okay, so now that we have hers, go ahead and tape it down. Okay, so now what we're going to do, let me scoot yours back a little bit, is we're going to do what's kind of like our sky or our ombre. So we're using just a white, and then we're using a color called Bimmy Blue, or
Bimmy.
Bimmy Blue? Bimmy, I'm going to call
Bobby blue.
I'm going to call it Bimmy. Or Bimney.
Bobby Blue.
I'm not sure exactly what it is. Allison Lou says, looks like fun. And Danielle says, hi, cutie. She said hi to you when you stuck your head under there. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you two different, well, no, we'll just do it the one way. Okay, so what I'm going to start out with is I'm going to do just one that's just white. Okay, we're going to fill this one with white.
Whoa.
And then this one I'm going to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drops of white. And then we're going to do 1 drop of blue. And this one we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops of white.
That was actually 9.
Okay, well, it doesn't have to be exact. And then 1, 2 drops of blue. And then this one we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops of white. And then 1, 2, 3 drops of blue. And then this one we're just going to do
I'm just going 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
2, 2, 3.
And then we're going to do 1, 2, so 3 drops of white, and then 5 drops of blue.
4 and 1 more.
5, and we'll do 6. And then this one we're just going to do all blue. Okay, and so this is, if you have a hard time blending color, what this is going to do for you, that was actually 9, LO, how cute, yeah. All right. So, hey, she's a pooper. Hey, she just popped her face in on the camera. Oh, I called you a pooper, but she actually said popped. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the end of our paintbrush. Yeah, you can stir that one. And then, well, I don't want too much on there. Okay, so, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And since we're doing 2 canvases, I'll probably have to, this is probably not going to be enough paint, but we can try. Okay, so we're stirring these together. This would be probably just fine for 1 canvas, but we'll see. And so we're blending our 2, what color brand of paint are we using, Judy asked. Rebecca says she's a cutie pie. Okay, Judy, we're just using Apple Barrel. We have a link where you can get it online. Or if you have a large Walmart, you can get it for like 50 cents.
I think they're called Super Walmart.
Super Walmart, yeah. What did I call it?
Large Walmart.
A large Walmart. The joy of going live and you don't know what comes out of your mouth because you're tired. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm just going to take that off and we're going to load our brushes. So we're using, we're just using, these are just like basic, you're not going to do any detail with these brushes at all. These are just basic long-haired bristled brushes. And you're going to go ahead and get your brush wet. Hey Matt, can you get the pineapple out of the oven? We're doing cooked pineapple. It's kind of like a pineapple upside down cake, but it's just the pineapple, kind of like you get at Toscano's grilled. It's delicious. Okay, Ellie says she's alert. Yes, Kelly says, this is great, thanks for doing this. And Crystal says, look, LOL, I know the feeling. And Faye says, mine keeps pausing. Oh no! Faith, you might just leave and then come back and refresh the whole thing and hopefully you'll get a better connection. And then Danielle says, same here as Faith. Well, maybe another thing too is if you get on a different browser, sometimes different browsers like us better than others. Okay, so what our girls are going to do first is they're going to load their brush with the white. Yep, so load your brush with the white. And Keely, we're going to have to put you all the way up here to paint. Either that or we can here maybe
At the bottom, right?
pull this back like that. Okay, so no, oh yes. So we're going to start by doing a white line all the way across the bottom. Okay?
I got it on this.
And you want to do that about 2 brush strokes wide.
Like that?
So fill it in all the way, Malia. So get some more white and fill in that bottom part too, as well. Melissa says, it's real life, you're doing great, thank you. Allison says, sounds very good. And Rebecca says, yum. Vicky says, mine keeps pausing on both my phone and my computer. Oh no! Well, keep hanging in there. Matt, you're not watching videos in there, are you? Okay.
Is the Xbox on?
Okay. So yeah, that's our yummy treat for after we're done. That's going to be the girls' treat, is our cooked pineapple.
Last time you got us ice cream for that book review video.
Yep. Last time the girls worked for me, we did book reviews. Okay, Brandy says...
And I found out we got stepped up. I got stepped up on that.
She did. She told me she didn't feel good, and I said, it's okay, you can still do the video. And then like 2 hours later, she was crying, and we found out she had strep throat. So, okay. So we have that color. So now we're going to go to this next color we blended. If you're just joining us and you missed how we blended these colors, you can watch the video back once it's done. Go ahead and load your brush all the way up. Okay?
What if I have like
And then do a
cups that are
strip.
like that?
That's okay. It's just too dry. So go ahead and load your brush up with this color.
This color?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
Okay. Brandy says pretty colors. What kind of paint are you using? We're just using acrylic apple barrel paint, and you can find it at your Walmart if you have a super Walmart, or you can get it with the link. Let me grab the link
What other
that
does Hobby
gives
Lobby
you all the
or, like,
supplies.
other stores sell it? Like Joann's or Hobby Lobby sell it?
Yeah, pretty much any.
Store that sells craft supplies?
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this link real quick.
Mommy, we're out.
Okay, well then that means you just
I
need to
still have a
go.
whole bunch
Okay,
on
so
my
she
brush.
has a bunch on her brush she can share with you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so here's the link to the project we're doing today, and that will tell you all the supplies you need and where you can get them. Okay, Allison says it looks like it's going to be a fast project. It is. Oh no, Danielle, I'm sorry. And hello, Sarah says hello from New Bedford, Massachusetts. Awesome job on the
Why did you
colors.
say oh
Okay, I think because their videos keep pausing. Okay, so girls, next grab the next color.
Or maybe because we ran out of paint.
Yep. Oh yeah, probably because we ran out of the paint.
no? Oh, because I had strep throat.
Oh yeah, or you had strep throat. Yep. We got to remember there's like a couple minute delay on here, and so okay. So do your next stripe, and you're kind of overlapping the colors.
Wait, more.
Keely, don't get any more of that color. Keely, go to the next color.
Our next color.
Yeah. So then we're just kind of doing it like this. And you can do the same concept with not pre-mixing the colors by just doing the white and then dabbing a little bit of the blue each time. But I wanted to show you this concept on as we did it this time. Okay, Malia, now go to the next color. All right, yeah, go to the next color. Just do a long pass all the way across and it'll make it disappear.
Mom, but that's a dark color.
Well, then get a little bit more white and it will make it disappear. Okay? See? No? You didn't like that? You're not happy with what I just did? The fact that you're on a canvas, all you gotta do is wipe it off. Malia doesn't have that option because she's on a canvas. I mean, she's on that. Okay. So now go ahead and go to your next color.
Mommy, I need more of that light color, but
Here, let me see which. Okay, well, I can make you some more of that light color by.
that's the very, very dark one.
I know. I'm gonna mix you some more of it right here. Okay. Try that one.
That's the same color as this one. It's all the same color.
Well, no, it looks like it's the same color, but it's actually fading. You just can't tell. Okay, here, let me help you a little bit, okay? It's not working as good. We don't normally have two girls painting at once, and it's not proving quite as easy as I would like because we're in such a tight little space. It's kind of like going on a road trip with your sister and having to share the same. What? Okay, no, that's white, so here.
Why am I doing that?
Because you're trying to lighten it up because you said it's all the same color.
Oh.
Here, and if you don't like the color that's in your brush, she says, what am I using to protect my table? I just am using a clear vinyl tablecloth that I got from Walmart. They sell it by the yard in their fabric section. So I'm going to clear her her brush out a little bit. Get some more just white paint. There you go.
I don't want any more.
I thought you wanted a strip on the bottom.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you do. You don't remember what you wanted, huh? Okay. So now you have 2 more of these dark colors that you need to blend into the top. Okay.
I sort of have to see this from like up top.
Okay, but you're
But
bumping
there's
the
like
camera.
no more room at all.
Well, you just gotta.
You hit my head.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go back through and read some of these comments. Okay, so yeah, I'm just using a clear vinyl tablecloth that I got by the yard in the fabric section at Walmart, but basically anywhere that sells fabric you can use it. Rebecca says, hello from Islamia? Long Island, New York. I love this project. Ideal for my younger nephew. Thank you for doing this. Great. And Rebecca, next week we are doing a Batman project. So hopefully you'll join us next week and you can come along and paint our Batman project with us. Danielle says, Rebecca, she's doing oh yeah, Danielle just answered my question for me. Yes, Brandy, more white. Rebecca, I'm so going to tune in. Please provide details. All right, I'll grab that for you again and put it low on there just again. Oh, yeah, and Danielle says it's above. Danielle, I need to hire you as my secretary. Hannah says, hi, love you girls. I think it's Hannah, not Hannah. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Hannah because she doesn't. And then Danielle says, can you post a link for the Batman? Yep, sure will. And then Jackie says, hello, love painting, Rebecca. I'm from Long Island too. Tiffany says, you're doing Batman too? We're doing Batman next week, same time, 6 p.m., same channel.
I need a napkin.
Can't click the link and can't copy and paste it either. After this is over, after this is over, you'll be able to click the link. Sorry, let's refocus our camera here. This thing, there we go. Okay. Mint, hello. Yep, I kind of fixed it for you, Jackie. And then Allison, so going to tune in. Team Batman, great. Okay, so we have our ombre, and my daughter's here is just a little bit. We have a little bit of line right here. So I'm going to grab some of this lighter color and see if we can.
See, I said it was all the same color.
No, it's okay. We'll see if we can blend it in just a little bit. Okay, that looks great. Okay, what do you guys think of their ombres? Looks good, right? Okay, so now we actually need these to dry. And while we're waiting for them to dry, I'm going to take their things and I'm going to go wash them out in the sink real quick. And we're going to get started on making our flower petals. But we're going to practice those first.
Do we have to do them pink and purple?
No, get the colors that you want to do. Keely, can you do yours pink and purple? What? No. Okay, so don't turn the internet off or we'll lose the whole video. Okay. Let me wash the brushes out and I'll be right back. Keely, you can read any comments while I'm.
I need to reboot the internet next time you do this because I can't get on. No one can get on.
Alicia says, wow, this looks great.
This one stays on.
Okay.
I want to do pink and purple. Keely can do different colors.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to practice making flowers, okay? And in order to make a flower, all you have to do is be able to make a U shape, okay?
Mommy?
What?
How am I going to lift mine so I can practice?
Well, you can just leave it there and you'll just have to practice over there a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to get your 2 colors that you want.
Pink and purple.
You want pink and purple? Keely, what colors are you going to do? Faith says, having fun. I love painting. Faith, are you able to see my video yet, or is it still pausing? And then Brandy says, did the paint come off easy on your clear tablecloth? Yeah, it comes off really easy from the clear tablecloth. See how I'm just rubbing it off? But it doesn't come off so easy off my table or off fabric. That's why I like the clear vinyl tablecloth. And then Faith says, where do you get these ideas for your projects? We just kind of get them out of our head, or other things that my mom's painted in the past. Like my mom taught me to make these type of flowers when I was just a little girl. And so I have to do something that's easy enough that we can do mommy and me paint nights. And so that's where we came up with that idea. And then
I made the other Batman one.
my daughter made this Batman one last week. And so then I made this one. And so we'll show you how to do both of those next week. If you have a theme that you would like us to maybe try to focus on, you can give us a shout out and we'll try to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put a blob of paint that we're going to use here, our pink, and then...
I put them in there.
I know, but we're going to do it on here. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to get our brush that we have, and we're going to try to flatten it out a little bit. Do you ever do any on your own? Paintings on my own? Yeah. No, I mean, I basically just do them for my girls for paint night, and then that's why we just paint them on the back of these cereal boxes. That way, after a couple weeks, after they've been hanging on their wall, we can just throw them away. Okay. Rebecca says, passing on the tradition. So sweet. Yep. And then Vicky says, what day or time are you going to do the Batman painting? We're going to do that. Hopefully you guys are still there. Are you guys still on our video? It said that it was trying to reconnect. So hopefully you're all still on here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our paintbrush a little bit wet.
You better wait.
We're going to
Someone
squish.
says yes, I will.
Yeah, you can still hear it. Okay, love the brushes. Okay, so what we're going to do is see how it's a rectangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take triangle pieces of paint. She does paint nights, Mommy and me. Paint nights normally on Friday. Thank you. And I left a link earlier down below on the Batman. If someone could grab that and post it in the comments, that'd be great. I had to turn off my computer because my internet's a little laggy and I wanted my video to be as good as it could for you guys. Judy says, where did you go? Yes, it's still on. Hopefully you guys are able to join back on. Like I said, my internet's being a little laggy. So we're going to take this and we're going to tip it like this. And we're going to tip it into the paint until we get a triangle section of paint on our brush. Can you guys all see that? Give me a shout out if you can see the triangle. Okay.
Can I see?
Yep, see how you get the triangle? So it's triangle on both sides, okay? So there's the triangle. Now we're going to dip.
It in the purple?
Yep, and so now we're going to dip this side in the purple. Okay, so see now how we have our brushes coated with both colors, triangle on each side. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called walking your brush, which means you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And what you're doing there is you are blending the colors a little bit. And this, since this is the first time loading my brush, it doesn't look like there's quite enough on there. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tip this corner in the pink, this color in the purple. Make sure I have it right where it's at. I'm going to walk it 3 times. 1, 2, and then back up 3. Okay? So I've walked my brush. Now what we're going to do is you need to decide, do you want the outside of your flower to be purple, or do you want the outside of your flower to be pink?
It might not be pink and purple.
What do you want what color do you want to be on your outside, Malia?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, so then we're going to put our purple side right here, and we're going to practice making a U shape or an umbrella, and we're not going to lift it, and we're going to twist it
like a rainbow.
the whole time. Now I'm painting on styrofoam, so it doesn't grab the color quite as well as you want. But you see how that works? So it blends it, and that's the basis of making your flower petal.
And you have barely any in there.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Now make sure you load your brush the same way. We're going to grab it with pink. Then we're going to grab this side with purple. Can everyone else see or hear this? Judy, you might have to try another server. But if you can't hear us or refresh it, can someone type on there and tell Judy to refresh her screen or try another server?
So I have to do pink and purple.
Another browser.
Another browser, sorry. Danielle says I can't. Hey Danielle, you've been my helper. Could you tell her to type out to refresh her page and then maybe try a different browser? Okay, so we're going to walk our brush. Yeah, girls, if one of you can do the pink and purple, that would be fabulous. Okay, so we're going to walk it 1, 2, 3, and then up. And then we're going to practice, and we're going to make a rainbow or U shape by pressing our brush down and twisting the whole way around. So if you're doing this with your daughters, before you paint on your board, I want you guys to practice this a few times. If you do it on a canvas, you'll be able to wipe it off a little bit. But once you do it on one of these, it's pretty hard to wipe it off. Okay, McKeely, can you actually run upstairs and get the blow dryer? Because your canvas is not going to dry in time. Okay, so Malia, go ahead and you come sit right here, and I want you to try to practice what I just showed you. So I'm going to load your brush for you. I'm going to do this corner in purple and this color in pink. And then do you remember, stand up so you can see because you're kind of short. Okay, so make sure that these are the same, the pink. Okay, so then walk it. 1, 2, and then 3. Good girl. Okay, now make sure your purple's on the outside, and then make your rainbow or your U shape. Danielle says, welcome back, Judy. Thank you. Thanks for being a helper, guys. I normally have my husband in the other room doing all this for me, and you guys are doing it. Okay, how did that feel? Did you like the way that felt?
What do you mean?
Do you feel like you can make a good flower petal?
Yeah.
You feel like you're ready to do it on your board?
But I don't like it. I want to make it so big.
You don't like it? Well, you have to realize that on here it looks big, but when you do it on your board, they're going to be big. See? See how they're big like that?
But that was so big.
Okay, well, then here, practice a different one. Okay, so for those of you that we're going to dip this corner in the yellow and the pink, we're going to dip this color in the purple. Okay, and then we're going to walk our brush. 1, 2, and then up. 3. Okay, now you on this side, you try to make a smaller one and see if you're happier with that. Okay, no, you got to do it up here so everybody can see what we're doing. Now you gotta not make a rainbow because then the inside of your flower is a hole. you gotta fill it in. There you go. Hey, see? Look how good that looks. Okay, so she's gonna try to load her brush on her own by doing the pink, and then the purple, and then you gotta walk it out. No, do it right exactly where you had it before. That way you're picking up the paint that's already there. 1, 2, and then up. 3. Is everybody still with us? Judy says, how old are your girls? Matt, the ones that are painting are 8 and 11. Okay, now twist your brush, there you go, and come back down. Good job. So if you just have your girls practice on a paper plate or a piece of paper or something like that first, that way they feel like they can understand the brush control better and figure out how to control those brush strokes better. Danielle gave you a whole bunch of pretty flowers, and Jackie gave you a thumbs up. Okay, now... Yeah, it's like Jackie Haha on the book review we did, huh? Okay, now do you feel comfortable starting to do your flowers here?
Yeah.
Okay, so go over here and start doing your petals. And the first petal that you're going to do is going to kind of lay down, okay? It's not going to go straight up. Or if you want, you can start out by doing one in the middle and then work on each side down. It's whatever you want. What do you want to do first? Okay, wait. Make sure you load it in the right. Okay, so pink in the pink.
Pink in the pink.
And purple in the purple. Okay, Keely, go wash this plate off. And then what colors are you doing?
Pink in the pink.
Key West and
I messed up. I put the pink in the purple.
Uh-oh, we got to go wash our brush out and reload it. Okay. Honey, don't forget it right now because you need it.
Okay. Still usable.
Let's see.
Can you answer any questions? What's on the bottom side?
Okay.
Are you cutting out for every one, or is it
Grandma
just
says, are you cutting out for everyone or for just me? I think we have a bad internet connection tonight, so I'm sorry. I think we're kind of jittery for
Wait,
everyone.
Grandma's on?
Yeah, that's Grandma that you just read. Justine says, I missed the beginning. Are you painting on canvas? This one's on canvas, so we can show how it works on both. And then this one, we're just painting on the back of a cereal box. Okay, Danielle says one is painting, oh, thank you, Danielle. Okay, so what we're doing again is we're going to load our brush, which means we're going to dip one corner in the pink, and then we're going to dip one corner in the purple, and then we're going to walk our brush, which means 1, 2, and then 3. And I'm going to do it again so to make sure that you have lots.
There's barely any pink on that.
I know. Make sure that you have lots of paint, since this will actually be on your board this time. Okay, there you go. Now she's going to make a U shape. Jackie says, I'll do this for Mother's Day with my students. Jackie, that would be fabulous. Yes, and all you got to do is have them get a cereal box, and they can paint on it.
Mommy?
sit down now.
Okay,
That didn't work.
that's because you didn't have enough paint in your paintbrush.
Maybe she needs to get her paintbrush wet a little bit.
Okay, so here, let's try it again. So we're going to, there you go, try it again. Danielle says, I got you. Yes! Like I said, you need to be my secretary. Okay, Keely, so you start doing yours. We're going to move hers over here a little bit. You start doing yours.
Okay.
So practice your flowers up here first. Put this aside. Okay, and so what color?
Sorry.
What color are you going to do? Okay, so these are the two colors she decided to do. My only worry, this is really close to your canvas color. It'd probably be better if you picked a different color, unless you really want to do it this color. That's fine. Is that what you want to stick with? Okay, she's making her own choices, so we're going to let her make her own choices. Got to pick your battles. Paint color on a canvas is let her have some independence, right? Okay, so there's her two things. She's going to go ahead and grab her paintbrush. We're going to load this side with this color. We're going to, so it looks like a triangle. We're going to load the other side with the other color. And then we're going to walk it out. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have her practice her petal shape by making a U shape. Did you make a half circle in the middle of the flower? Yes, Mom. We stippled. So we'll do that at the end with white. So Danielle says she can do the blue on the inside and the purple on the outside. Correct. And that's exactly what she's doing. And it's a little bit different, so she'll be able to see it. Okay, so let's load our brush up again. Get your green, get your purple, and walk your brush out. 1, 2, up, 3.
Mom,
Okay.
the purple is never showing on this.
The purple's not enough? I think it's because we don't have enough paint on your brush. Okay, here, try it again. And maybe start from the other side. So Here, no, now go up this way.
Okay.
Okay, and use the paint on the other side of your brush. Oops. So for that, left a big white spot. There you go. And you can go over it again. Okay, so see how hers is? So we're going to do the purple on this side, the pink on this side, and we're going to walk our brush out. Okay, there you go. Okay, Keely, are you ready to do your canvas? Mm-hmm. Okay, she feels like she's all practiced up, so here you go. Let's get you away from your sisters so you don't accidentally bonk her. Okay. Actually, let's move you up just a little bit more so people can see what you're doing.
I don't like mine.
Why don't you like it?
It looks like they're just in rows.
Just looks like they're just in rows. Would you like me to help you a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll come over there and help you just a little bit. Okay, Joanne just joined and says, Debbie, 3 generations of painters. Okay. All right, so let's see. So she's not necessarily liking the way her flowers look. Is it because this petal's really big? You just look. You think they look like they're all in a row? Mm-hmm. So let Mom see if I can kind of fix these for you a little bit. And if you don't like them, then you can't be mad that you don't like my idea either, okay?
It might look different once they put the circle on the bottom in.
Yep. Okay. Mom, do you remember teaching me to paint these flowers when I was little? I would sit on her painting classes and as she would teach her students, and I would do it at the end, and I would be whiny and, Mom, Mom, Mom. Okay, so if you feel like they're not turning very much, I'm going to kind of overlap this one and turn it for you. This is actually toll painting technique. That's what my mom always taught, was toll painting. Okay, so we're going to overlap these.
I didn't bump the camera that time, Mom.
Good job. And tilt them just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, what do we got? Debbie says, I asked a question. Sorry, Mom, I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to help her fix her project. Mom, write your question again, because I didn't get it. I'm not ignoring you on purpose.
I am. The son-in-law can ignore the mother-in-law.
Yep.
There's no pink in the middle.
Okay. Do you want me to make these ones a little bit bigger so they are kind of taller like that? Yeah? Okay, so we're going to make this one a little bit bigger. Our brush is getting a little, what you call muddy. We might have to go wash it out.
What's muddy mean?
It means the colors are kind of blended together too much. So it's no longer like a really distinct purple. Instead it's kind of like a muddy purple.
These colors remind me of Easter.
They do, huh?
It's some Easter eggs that look like these.
Okay. So then we're going, like I said, she doesn't like the way it looks, so I'm trying to help her fix it. Does that look better?
Yeah.
Alright, she's liking the way it looks better. We have success.
What are you doing, Dad?
Okay. Whew. Debbie says, so am I. Danielle says, that looks pretty. Okay, Danielle says, probably could work a little in the middle and work your way to the down to the bottom. Yes. Okay, look what a good job Keely's doing on hers. Okay, I'm going to go wash Malia's brush out so she can keep working on this just a little bit. Actually, I'm just going to use this paint that we have right here. You put it on backwards, just wipe it off. Okay, so I'm going to wipe her brush out. Okay, we're going to load it back up. We're going to put the pink on this side. We're going to put the purple on this side. And then we're going to walk it. We're going to grab a little more purple, a little more pink. We're going to walk it.
This one's sort of fat.
It's okay, they don't all have to be the same. Some petals are fat, some petals aren't. And sometimes you just have to learn to leave it alone, because the more you try to fix it. Okay, do you finally like the way yours looks, Malia?
Yeah.
Sandy says, hi from the Bronx. Thanks for joining us, Sandy. Danielle says, hi, Sandy. Debbie says, try drawing a small half circle in the middle and follow it around. Oh, I get what my mom's saying now. That is a good idea. Okay, so that's why she is the official teacher. One of these times we're actually going to have her come to our house and do it. Mom will have to figure out when to get you over here. So basically what she's saying is on your flat board, if you were just to try to draw a circle like this, okay, do you guys see the circle? And then if you did your flowers, then you're just doing your sections all the way around. Can you guys see that? Maybe I should, let me just get an actual piece of paper and show you. That would be easier. Okay.
Dang it, my flowers are offset.
That's because grandma's idea would have been better, huh? But this is just fine too. So what my mom, okay, hang on a second. What my mom was trying to say was if you draw a small half circle at the bottom of your page, then it will help your flowers be more even. So what you do now is then you could put your petals all the way around.
You're doing it so slow.
I'm doing it so slow.
The way around.
That's because I'm trying to think, paint, and read comments all at once, and my brain is tired. Okay.
You're doing the purple in the middle.
Yeah, I know. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Even though I said it in slow motion, does it make sense for you all? All the way around. Okay, so that's a way to get your flower to look more flowery-ish. Good job, Mom. Thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. Okay, here, Malia, if you wanted to work on yours, there you go. Okay, I'm going to go back down and read some of these comments that I missed while I was saying. Okay, so Rosemary says hello from Texas. Beautiful picture, by the way. Thank you. Sandy says will be a full tutorial at the end of the project. Yes, and you can actually watch this back and you can see the whole thing. So go ahead and share it to your page so you can find it once it's ended. Shelly says these are so pretty. We are so proud of ours so far. Thanks for doing this. Yay! I'm so glad that Shelly's painting along with us. Jasmine says nice. Monique says pretty. Vicky says yes. Faith says I was going to use lime green on the outside and pink on the inside, but the green is all clumpy and won't work. So I'm going to rewatch this on Sunday so I can paint for my mom when she's asleep. Cut your comment off. I can't see the rest. I'll have to go back and see it. Awesome, Faith. Yeah, that's the great thing about the video is you can share it to your page and then you can rewatch it later and do it whenever it's convenient for you. Jackie says, can you do petals on the center? You sure could. You could do a whole nother row if you wanted. We're actually going to do some stippling on the center and then some dots.
Mine's not in the middle.
Yours is not in the middle? That's okay. It doesn't have to be in the middle. In fact, you could have done it like off to the side. It doesn't have to be in the middle.
You can make another petal on this side off to the side.
Yeah, do you want to do you can make this petal just a little bit bigger and then do another one here. Want to do that? No? Okay, Danielle says yes. Debbie says you're welcome. And Jackie says great. Okay. So girls, are we about to the point where...
Can I use a stippling brush now?
you have to wait for it to dry. So go ahead and take it over there. And I told my husband not to take the blow dryer apart.
Hey, it's clean.
Okay, you know what? You never want to be on. But I asked you not to take my blow dryer apart, and he took my blow dryer apart.
It's dirty.
That's because that was the one underneath the bathroom counter.
Okay, well, he never wanted to be on a video, but now he's on a video. I told him not to take my blow dryer apart. But he's trying to fix it, which I should be appreciative of. Oops. And the whole camera just came off. Sorry, guys, I shouldn't have switched the camera around. Yes, I know, but I told you. Okay, guys, sorry, it's going to be really bumpy for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so screw it back on. Okay. Now you guys all saw sections of my house that I wasn't expecting on showing. Okay. All right, back to the painting. All right. Debbie says, gotta go, wish I could watch more.
Why
And then
do you
Jasmine.
have to
Yeah, Malia wants to know where you're going, Grandma. Oh, hey, Mom. By the way, we're coming out to your house tomorrow to help Hannah make her boutonniere for prom. And we're probably going to try to help you do some yard work, too. So plan on us coming out there. Jasmine says, makes me want to paint with my daughter. Would be so much fun. Jasmine, we would love to have you. So go ahead and join us next week. We're going to be doing the Batman one next week. And you can share this video to your page and you can do it later. Okay, so since we don't put any more paint on there because we got to wait.
I'm wiping some of them off.
Since we don't have
Wait.
a blow dryer anymore, thanks to my helper husband, I'm going to waive these projects.
Wait, do the wait.
Well, while we're waiting for these to dry, we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to do the same theory on a pot. So, Keely, go ahead and let's move your project down. And theirs can be, hey, actually go put yours out in the sunroom. It will dry hotter, it will dry faster out there.
Okay.
This is the wrong color paint. Woo! Sorry guys.
This time you
We've
did
got to
it.
come up with a better, this was a new camera mount and I thought it would be working a lot better, but I'm actually thinking just taping it to a chair was maybe the best option. Okay, so for me, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start out at the bottom by covering the whole thing in white paint. I'm not going to do the multicolored dots like I showed at the beginning. This is another way to do it. And if you missed that part, don't worry. Like I said, you can come back and watch this whole process once the video is done. Okay, so I've got my white. And I'm going to grab just a little bit of this color. And I'm going to go where the white is already at. And it might be kind of hard to see on your screen, but it's not a huge difference. Just go ahead and take the whole thing down, sweetheart. I'm going to go ahead and get some more white and put it up here. And then I'm going to load some blue into that white.
Mom, when are we going to do the crayon thing we were going to do yesterday?
We'll probably do it maybe on Monday.
Monday?
I don't know. Whenever our life permits. Okay, so now we're going to try to kind of blend that. I'm going to grab some more white, add it down here. Okay, and then I'm going to get this full blue with no white and put it up here at the top. Molly, can you squeeze me out some more blue?
Squeeze.
Squeeze!
And what?
All right, I wonder if our comments froze. Can someone leave me a comment to let me know that our
In this
comments
one?
have or have not froze?
In this one, Mom?
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna put this back on here. If Danielle's still on, I know she'll give me a shout out.
I can look at the comment.
Okay. Jennifer says, looking good. Brittany says hi. Okay, thanks, guys.
Brittany says, looking great. Jackie
Says lots of hearts, huh?
Still walking. These are gray and then a bunch of
Okay, so now that I've got the dark blue all the way, now I'm just going to kind of keep rotating down.
Rachel, what are you making? Enjoy.
You joined late. We are doing a flower painting. We did one on canvas, and we're waiting for it to dry so we can finish it. And then right now we're showing you how to do the same process on a flower pot.
Yep, on a
So we're just kind of
flower
spiraling this darker color blue down so it fades. So we get a nice ombre look. Maybe use Danielle says they're making flowers. She's my personal secretary that I didn't know I had, which I'm super grateful for. Okay, so we're going to set this aside and let it dry. Okay. Can you go wash my brush out? Hey, Keely, where's your brush? You never brought it back.
Can I just wash it out in this? I got clean water.
Oh, Malia, where's your brush? You never brought yours back.
It's over there.
Okay,
Can
go
I just
get it.
wash this out?
No, go get that because I need the clean water for the other thing.
Okay.
Rachel says very cute.
Wait
Here.
a second.
Can you wash that out for me? Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you how to make the petals now as we wait for this to dry.
Clean blow dryer.
I would love to use my blow dryer that you just disassembled and assembled.
Can I use it? I need to use it.
Okay, so if you're just watching how we make the flower petals, is we dip half of our square brush in one color, and then half of it in another color, and then we're going to walk it out, 1, 2, 3, and then you take this, and then you make a U shape. And that is how you make your flower petals. And you do it all the way around, and you can do it just on the base, or as my mom pointed out, which was a very helpful tip, it's so rainy and watching is awesome. Awesome. Okay, so if another way to do it is to draw kind of like a semicircle at the bottom, and then go all the way around and make your flowers like that. Okay, go ahead and go wash this out for me.
Do what?
Because I asked you to. And next week we're going to be doing a Mommy and Me, but we're going to be doing a Marvel theme. So we're going to be doing the Batman posters. So if you want to join us for that, I can add the link.
What needs to dry?
These need to dry. I need it over here because it's glued to the table. But I actually don't have an outlet over here.
Okay, hold on.
So, sorry guys. So the color you are going to need next is we're going to need white. And we're going to need our stipple brush. Keely, can you grab another stipple brush? We only have one over here. The difference between a stipple brush and the brushes that we've been using is a stipple brush is a round brush. See, so from like right here, they kind of look like they might be a little bit the same. But if you look at them like this brush is long and flat. And this brush is rounded like this. So that's called a stipple brush. So we are not going to get this brush wet. We're actually going to do what's called a dry brush with it. Is it not working?
There it is.
Okay. So go ahead and blow dry her. It's... Yay, it works. Okay, so we're going to blow dry our flower. Okay. We'll have Keely blow dry hers now. Okay. So now, I'm like, shut it off. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our stipple brush and we're going to dip it into the white. And then we're going to stipple it. We're going to go like this a little bit. And then we're going to imagine like this circle of the flower there. And so go ahead and
Dip it.
go ahead and
My
there you
face
go.
is showing.
No. You don't want to show the world your face? Okay, there you go. So make the inside of your flower. Just like that. Wasn't that easy?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to let that dry. Keely, take your thing to Dad. And okay, so now we're going to use the bottom of our stipple brush. And we're going to what's called dip dot.
And dip it in the white, no, the blue.
Well, we're going to dip it in the white first. Okay, we're going to load the bottom of our brush like this till it has kind of what looks like a little raindrop on the tip of it. And then we're going to pick it up and then drop it down once and then pick it back up, and she's going to make polka dots. Let's put it down close so everybody can see what you're doing. Oops.
You just got it all over the iPad. At least that's just the case.
Yeah. I don't know, is that too much of a glare you got? There, that works. Okay. Except for now you can't do it because her brush can't get close enough to her picture.
No, it was there.
My picture's dry.
Why is it not focusing anymore? There we go.
Okay. Let me restart that.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out. Can everyone still comment? Thank you. I tell you, Danielle, you're going to be my personal secretary. I love it. Okay, Keely, is yours ready? Okay, so we're going to leave Malia doing her dip dots. And then we're going to let Keely stipple. Okay, I'm actually going to give you another brush to dip dot with. There you go. And then Keely, so she's how to stipple is we're going to drop this in the white just a little bit. We're going to pounce it out. And there you go.
I need more white. Well, that was loud. So quiet without the boys.
It is quiet without the boys, huh? Okay, do you need a little bit more paint or are you good?
What happened to Madeline?
She's watching cartoons.
She is?
Okay, here you go. Here.
Oh, she might have fell asleep on the couch.
And one thing when you're stippling, if you twist your brush just a little bit, it'll give you like a little bit of a different edge as you go. That way it's not all the exact same pattern. Okay, here. Do
Yeah, Mom.
right here a little bit. Okay.
Oh, I got paint on my nose.
Okay, here, do you want this off?
Yeah.
Can I use that napkin to get this stuff off?
Okay.
I'm forgetting that there's paint on the end of this brush and I'm getting it all over my face.
Okay, you're smearing more on your face. Stop! This would be a nice gift for someone. Yes, it is, and it's hand painted, so that's fun. And then, like I said, if you do it with the flower pot, you can plant something in it and then give it to them. Okay, so now we're gonna pull this closer so they can both use the white to dip
I
dot.
don't need the white anymore.
Let's pull this up higher. Ugh. Okay.
One.
It's like there's something on my face.
Wonder if I put my eye clip back on. Does that work better? Okay. Still just a tiny bit.
We're gonna have to figure out
This
the
way.
best way to do this.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to let them finish doing their dip dots. Malia, you got to come over here and do your blue dip dots.
The blue dip dot.
Come do your blue dip dots. You're almost done.
Mom, can I, instead of doing blue, dip dots? Could I do like this tealish color?
You can do whatever you want. Do you want me to give you some of that paint?
Yeah, I'm not done with my white yet.
Okay, there you go. There's some of that paint. Okay, Malia, what color dots?
Purple dip dots.
Yeah, you can do purple, dip dots.
Dip dots is fun to say.
Dip dots. Kind of like Dippin' Dots, which is ice cream, but not quite as yummy, huh? Have you guys ever had Dippin' Dots? I don't think my kids have.
No, we've never.
They're deprived. We don't normally buy fancy treats.
Never had an icy either.
Are you using acrylic? Yes, we are using acrylic paint. We're just using Apple brand acrylic paint. You can buy it from the link that we have to the post, or if you want to buy it online, or you can just find it at like your local Walmart if you have a super Walmart.
At Walmart, it's like 50 cents, right?
Mom,
Yeah. What, sweetheart?
keep on getting paint on my face.
Okay. Well, that one made it way too dark. We're getting like a big glare on Keely's. I was trying to figure out how to get rid of that glare.
You gonna do a mold?
Okay. I love Dippin' Dots, says Faith.
Where's Faith?
What do they taste like?
I don't know where Faith is from. I think they're just like kind of like mini ice cream, but they're like in little ball shapes.
Where's Faith from?
I don't know. Faith, my girls want to know where you're from. I think you told us once and I forgot.
Where is it from? Like Texas or something?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Were you from Texas, Faith? Okay, so finish your Dippin' Dots. Malia, are you all done?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Malia's project's done. We're just waiting for Keely to finish hers. And Facebook Live will actually kick it. She's from Colorado. That's right.
She getting snow?
Are you getting snow?
What's that, like big blizzard?
Yeah, we were supposed to have our brother coming to town tomorrow, but they shut down all the flights, so he doesn't get to come.
Thanks, Denver.
Yeah, thanks, Denver. We always get stuck in Denver. When we went to France like 4 years ago, I can't remember how long ago it was, we got stuck in Denver and almost missed our flight. It was really sad. Jasmine says, if you put a little glitter on it, it would add a little sparkle from them. I love that idea, Jasmine.
We have some glitter.
You should totally do that on yours.
We do have some glitter. I just saw some. We have green, purple, silver, or gold, and white.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you want me to get some?
Oh, if you want to put it on yours, but
Yeah.
okay.
Here.
Jasmine, you've inspired her. She's going to go get some glitter.
I want glitter.
Oh, now the
Purple glitter.
I want purple glitters. Okay, well, white.
I want gold.
You want gold on your flower?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
This is a project from the dollar store. We got a project at the dollar store, but we never actually finished it.
Okay, well, here's the deal. It's going to stick to anything wet. So it's even going to stick to your colored ones.
That's what
It might be better to just do white.
That's what I'm doing.
Here, okay, don't use it all. Here, Malia, let's put, you want to put white on yours?
Yeah, but let me. I want.
Okay, you come do it. All right.
Sorry.
Okay, so she's going to put some glitter on hers. And we're probably going to wrap this up. Thanks everybody for joining us, and hopefully some of you will be back next week for our Batman project. I'm exhausted. You got to see my crazy husband who likes to take things apart and help, which is awesome. And it's been a fun night. So yeah, come back with us next week and join us.
It's glittery.
Yep. Okay, show her what she inspired.
Look,
That actually
look
looks
at
really
mine.
cute. Look how pretty that turned out. I love it. Jasmine, thanks for the awesome tip. We love the glitter.
That is glitter.
Here. It's so fluffy!
It's done.
It's so fluffy! It's so sparkly! Look how pretty that turned out. Okay, good job, girls. And thanks everybody for watching us. Shelly says thanks for helping. Help us, please. If we want to write write on these. If you want to write with them, you would want to use a really small brush.
Do they use Sharpie once they're dry?
Yeah, you could use Sharpie once it's dry, but you would probably want to wait to use Sharpie unless you blow dried it really, really, really well. You'd want to wait at least a couple hours because a lot of times a Sharpie won't work. But you would probably want to use like a fine brush and water down your black or whatever color you're going to use a little bit and practice writing on something else before you write on those. Okay, that looks awesome, Danielle says. Jasmine says very nice and cute. I love it and you're welcome. And Danielle says please subscribe for the next time. Seriously, we're going to hire Danielle. Danielle, yes! Yes, so after the video's over, a little box will pop up and say live subscribe, and when we are live, it will give you just a little ding to let you know that we're on, and so that way you guys can join the whole thing. Or sometimes a little box will pop up right about here, a little circle, and you can subscribe there. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great night, and make sure you like our page. We would love it. Yeah, like it. Shows I'm done. I'm totally tired. All right, bye everybody. Oh, and I didn't think about Sharpies, says Shelly. Yes, you can totally use Sharpies, but you just got to wait till your project is really, really, really dry. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.